Microphone dropping is not planned. Okay, so like I said, my name is Kevin, and if you can't tell by now, I am a teenager. And as much as I love being a teenager, there's just one thing I can't stand. I hate interacting with other teenagers. Because more than anyone, teenagers, we love to complain about our problems. And the reason why the word problems is in air quotes is because our problems, they're not real problems. You see, a real problem would be something like, oh, I don't have enough food for my family today. A problem a teenager would complain about is that my dad, he bought me a blue dress with white stripes when I specifically told him to buy me a white dress with blue stripes. Oh my God, I hate my life. Oh my God, how can you do this to me? No, just be quiet. Honestly, I cannot stand when people complain. I hate when people complain. Which is kind of ironic because that's exactly what I'm doing. Which is another reason why I would love to be a comedian. Because people pay you to complain. It's like being the opposite of a therapist. So let me tell you a bit about myself. This is my second year here at Abington Friends School. And just like all new students, we go through a lot of changes when we come to a new school. The biggest change I had to go through was my transportation method. Now every day, to and from school, I take SEPTA, I take the train. And after school, there's a shuttle that takes me from the school to the Jenkintown train station. It drops me off at 3:30, but my train doesn't come until 3:45. It's 15 minutes of waiting. I don't know if you guys know this, but in 14-year-old time, 15 minutes feels a lot like 2 hours. I always struggle to pass the time. People suggest, you could always get a jump start on your homework. Ha! Yeah, right? And after I do my homework, I'll take out a book and I'll read. So, to combat my boredom, I found out that there's a gas station just down the road from the train station. And in the gas station, there is this giant refrigerator completely stocked with these 99-cent iced teas. Right? And in the past 2 months since I've been to this store, I've tried every single flavor of iced tea. Every single one. And now I face a new dilemma when I go there. I don't know which flavor to pick anymore. So to end this madness, I devised an elaborate system using graphs and charts, rating each flavor in specific categories such as flavor, amount of sugar, amount of calories, aftertaste. And I came to the conclusion that I have no idea how to make graphs. That's not even the biggest of my problems. On the can, it clearly says it costs 99 cents. Okay, but when I go to the counter, and let's say I pay with a dollar bill, I never get my penny back as my change. At first, this didn't bother me because it's just a penny. But then I came to the realization that if I bought 198 cans of iced tea, not only would I develop type 2 diabetes, I'd also have enough money to buy 2 more cans of iced tea. That's 200 cans for the price of 198. So yeah, I took the train to school. It's nice, but it's not the same as riding a bus. Let's say on the school bus you fall asleep. You fall asleep on the school bus, no big deal. You just wake up in some other part of your neighborhood. You fall asleep on the train, you wake up downtown. Don't get me wrong, I love going downtown. I just prefer the trips when they're planned. Yeah, Philadelphia, I love Philadelphia. That's a great city to live in. But there's just one thing I cannot stand. I cannot stand our baseball team name. We're called the Philadelphia Phillies. That has got to be the laziest name in sports history. Okay, did they just give up on coming up with a name? They literally took the city's name, Philly, and made it plural. What if they moved? What if they moved the franchise to New York? Would they be called the New York Phillies? Or would they change their name to the New York Yorkies? And the saddest part about that, a Yorkie, this little dog, is still more intimidating than that green thing that shoots hot dogs from its nose. That's what I thought sports mascots were supposed to do. They were supposed to frighten people. They were supposed to intimidate the enemy team into submission. What happened to the scary names, like the Tigers, or the Bears, or the IRS? Personally, I don't find anything intimidating about Oscar the Grouch and Big Bird's love child. That's it for me, guys.